My name is Jane Gige. I am the Chief Executive of the Kenya Flower Council, but also the designate Chief Executive of the Kenya Horticulture Council. The Kenya Horticulture Council is an umbrella body for Kenya Flower Council, as well as the Fresh Produce Exporters Association of Kenya. And they've come together to form this umbrella body because of the common needs of the two associations, which are better handled at an apex body, so that collectively they could deal with a common approach to market access requirements, market access challenges, and also come up with a national approach to ensure that the Kenya horticultural products are able to access any market, anywhere. The volumes of flowers exported out of this country in 2014 were at about 136,000 tons, valued at 54.6 billion Kenya shillings. Over and above that, the flower industry also employs about 90,000 people directly employed on the payroll, and indirectly that's another 500,000 people. The other thing is that the industry is located in the rural areas, so a lot of these benefits, a lot of these jobs are out there in the rural areas all over the country. We have seen that over the years, the businesses have diversified the markets, they have diversified the products themselves, and as a result, we see that the industry is now going to over 50 different destinations all over the world. That does not mean there are not challenges, the challenges have gone away. There's a lot more challenges in terms of handling the produce all the way to the marketplace. The quality is maintained throughout that value chain, and also that the marketing is really aggressive enough to be able to sustain the kind of performance that this demands. The exports that go into the European Union from Kenya, the horticulture is the highest, taking about 22% of the total exports. The exports have also impacted on our own national food production in terms of the capacity and the adoption of new knowledge. You can see that it becomes extremely important that we should be able to sustain these exports. And also the industry having developed against the Lome Convention, the initial agreement, which was meant to encourage non-traditional exports. The horticulture industry then holds the economic partnership agreement very, very important, because it is a tool for sustaining the business which has grown against the terms and conditions of duty-free, quota-free that were provided under the Lome Convention. And at the renewal of that, or the expiry of the Lome Convention, we then got into the EPA agreement, which means sustaining the same conditions that were provided by the Lome Convention: zero duty, quota-free duty. Over and above that, we are also a country that is aspiring to become an industrialized country in the very near future. And for that to happen, we require to import a lot of ingredients to bring into our manufacturing sector, so that they can also produce valuable goods which can find their way into the market or substitute our own imports in this country. Kenya is acknowledged as a source of the best quality flowers that you can find in many markets. So if the flowers are at national level complying to a common standard, which is acceptable to the EU, and at the international level, the Kenya Flower Council is also working with other standards bodies through an initiative called the Flower Sustainable Initiative, FSI, which is a conglomeration of standard bodies, importers, and wholesalers in Europe. So the effort that is being taken through the Flower Sustainability Initiative is to bring a common platform for all of these standards. This means an immense savings for the flower companies in terms of time and in terms of resources. There's efficiency injected into that whole process, and transparency it only means that we have added value to that extent of this Kenyan flower, this Kenyan brand of flower.